Hi everybody, today we're going to be using a ball to learn an exercise to strengthen our legs. Riding horses, part of it is having good leg strength. If the horse moves unexpectedly, you want to be able to have enough leg strength that you can stay with that movement. And this is an exercise I learned from the Chicago Police Department when I was involved in the 4-H. We went up there and they explained that they use this exercise to help the recruits get strong enough to ride, because the first day they ride for 6 hours. To do it is very simple. You just place the ball between your knees, below your knees, and then you just walk. We're going to go ahead. I have a little chair here. You can walk around the living room. You can walk around your yard. Doesn't matter. You just walk. So we're going to start out with, I'm just going to walk around this chair, and the goal is to use your inner leg muscles to keep that ball right between your legs. If it moves down or whatever, just readjust it. Like this one's kind of walking down on me. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up. And then you're going to take the ball and we're going to walk backwards around the chair. And this helps use some of your muscles in the back, which are your hamstring muscles are the ones that you use a lot when you ride. And that's your exercise. So you just work on keeping this between your legs. You'll find it's actually quite hard. A few minutes does a lot, and work yourself up to about doing it for 10 minutes. We're going to be working on exercises that you can do in your house that will make you more symmetrical in your limberness or your ability to flex. So the first one is important, is you need to have the ability to touch your toes. So it's just really a matter of just reaching down. If you can only reach to here, that's okay. You want to keep your knees straight. You want to reach down and see if you can touch the floor or touch your toes. And if you can't at first, don't bounce, just do a mild stretch where you feel it kind of stretching a little bit, but not enough that it's hurting. And then just keep working on that every day. It might take months before you can stretch out those muscles in order for you to reach the floor, but that's an important skill to have. Another skill that's easy to do is you just stand, put your hands straight out, and you want to just stand shoulder width apart, and you want to keep your arms as level as you can and straight out as you can, and you want to turn and only go as far as is comfortable. You do not want to go farther where it pulls hard, because then your body will tighten up and you will actually become less limber. So you'll notice as you're doing this exercise that you'll get to your point where you're turning will get to be a little bit farther. And the goal is to try to do it equal so that you can turn as much to the right as you can to the left. The other one that I actually do this one every morning, and it's a little weird because this wall is a little tilted, but you're going to stand with your shoulder blades against the wall, your buttocks against the wall, your feet fairly close to the wall, and your head fairly close. You're going to drop your right shoulder, lift your left, keeping your shoulders against the wall. I don't have a very flexible neck due to the fact that I injured it when I was very young, but I keep working on it. So you want to tip your right ear to your right shoulder. Then you're going to turn your head and you're going to look down over your shoulder. When you do that, then you're going to take your left arm, you're going to put it straight out from your body, and you're going to lift up your palm as flat as you can, and then you count to 30. And then you relax it. And then while I'm still in this position of my right shoulder down, I'm going to lift my right hip up. When I'm still in this position of my right shoulder down, I'm going to straighten my neck. I'm going to lift up my right hip drop my right shoulder, and I'm going to take my left hand, keeping my shoulders against the wall, and I'm going to stretch up with my left hand, looking at my left hand. Then I'm going to drop my left shoulder, keep my shoulder blades against the wall, raise my right shoulder. I'm going to tip my ear toward my left shoulder. I'm going to turn my head. I'm going to look down at the ground. Then I'm going to take my right arm, I'm going to put it out straight, and I'm going to do this for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to keep my left shoulder down, raise up my left hip, straighten my neck, put my right hand up, wall's kind of in the way, and I'm going to stretch up with my hip up and my shoulder down, looking over my right arm. And those are the exercises that I actually do every morning to keep my body flexible and equally bending, which really helps my horseback riding. Hope you have fun.